I'm still so blown away that you've never had a double-headed dragon.
I literally don't even know if I actually did.
No?
I very well could, but I probably just blocked it from my memory.
Because even now, if I get really sick, and it's like a stomach problem, if it's stomach problems, I'll go in the bathroom, and I'll just like sit sideways on the toilet and like maybe puke in the tub. Because you know, like in the apartment there, the tub and the toilet are like right next to each other.
Which toilet and tub?
The one in there. In the apartment.
Here. In your apartment. Yeah,
they're like right next to each other. So I'll just sit sideways on the toilet and then like I'll turn the water on in the tub just in case. So that way if I do end up puking and pooping at the same time, the poop goes in the toilet and the puke goes down the drain in the bathtub. So it's like an easier cleanup. But
yeah, I got the X-ray visor now.
But that's like so miserable. I hate doing that. It's only when I get super sick. Like I'll get like food poisoning or eat something bad or like even like I said, the flu. That'll do it too. Oh, nice. Damn.
Yeah, so this is X-ray vision.
Oh, look, you can see Samus's finger bones.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, so this X-ray visor can take some getting used to, but you can basically see through walls. And so it looks like there's more outside. You can see a waterfall over there.
Oh, dang.
You know, I'm in the wall. So what I gotta do is, hang on, can I scan anything in here? Okay, yeah. So I can destroy... Okay, no. So I can destroy it with the power bomb.
Okay. So Lindy, as Peyton's wife, when he gets sick... Is he like a
baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering. Because I was telling Tanner this experience. The only time as an adult that I've ever like gotten sick and been like, I want my mommy. Essentially, that's like what went through my mind. I was on my mission. We were living in these people's basement, right? And I got the flu, and I woke up at like 3 a.m, had diarrhea, the whole thing. So I go on and do my diarrhea. Get done, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna puke. So clean up, flush the toilet, do all that, turn around to puke in the toilet, and I puked and pooped at the same time. So the poop went all over the bathroom, and this happened twice, right? The second time was after I'd cleaned up everything, put it in the shower, showered myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta puke again. What the heck? Go to the toilet, go to do it. Same thing happens. Only time in my life that I was like, I want my mommy. I was like 20 years old. I'm like, I want my mommy. This is bad. So miserable.
He is a very, very baby man when he is sick.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I have no problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, well, he gets sick really often.
Mm-hmm.
Like once a month. And I don't know if he's really feeling that much pain and he's so sick, or if it's just like he's just a baby about it, because he'll wake up and he's like, I just don't feel good. I can't go to work. And he's like, my stomach hurts, or I have a headache, and so I'm like, I mean, okay.
Take some Tylenol.
So he'll stay home.
Well, I mean, he's your baby man.
I know, but I only let him stay home if he's like, no, like, I really can't go. But even when he is good enough to go to work, when he comes home, he's like, will you give me some water? Will you make me food? Will you? But if I'm sick, he still has to go to work. So that's understandable. I can't be like dependent on him.
Right.
But then he comes home and it's like, oh, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, I feel like as a mother or a wife, you kind of still have to do things even when you're sick because nobody else is home. like when you have kids, you don't get a break just because you're sick because your husband's at work.
Right.
But if he's sick, it's like he's on the couch, down for a week.
Yeah.
Every single month.
See, it drives Barbara crazy because that's the thing. Like when I'm sick, I don't want to be around anybody. Just let me sit in the corner, fix myself, and go do it. But then, but then again, when if she gets sick, like I've used sick time for not Ezra sick time. Cause with the kids, all right, cool, I got sick time for a reason. And most of the time I won't use it, right? Unless I'm, 100%. Like when I have sick time, I consider that additional PTO. Just anytime I want to just take a day off, I consider it that because for the most part, if I'm sick, I'll probably just still work because it's I'm gonna be miserable. May as well get miserable, get paid for it, right? Go do that. But I don't know. I think I use more PTO or more sick time for just like I said. I just consider it extra time off that I can use whenever I want. Because when I get sick, for example, if I can't talk, I can't work. That's one where it's I'm not gonna be able to talk to anybody on the phone. It's just not gonna happen. But stomach hurts, something like that, 100%. I'll just go to work and drink some magnesium citrate and then poop on company time. That's how I think of it. It's all right, well,
I do that.
Oh yeah, it's boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I shit on company time. That's the thing. It's hey, I may as well do that. Plus, it's using their toilet paper and not mine.
Oh yeah. Save yourself some toilet paper.
Hey, save toilet paper, man. Use theirs, and they're yeah. That's I don't know, because that's been the only time as an adult that I was okay, I need someone to take care of me, and then no one was there to take care of me, and so I was telling Tanner, I go up, and the member we were living with, I go upstairs to get some water or something, and he's oh wow, he's you were up late last night, what was going on? I could hear that bathroom on. And I said, I was Brother Kincaid, I'm so sorry. I shit all over your bathroom. I just said it like that. And he's oh. And I was twice. 2 times. And he's I was I think I got the flu or something. I got a fever, man. I'm just trying to rehydrate now. I feel I'm dying. And he's okay, wait here. So he goes out and gets me this whole 2 liter of Sprite. He's here, drink this. He's sometimes, and he's and you're not going to go out and do missionary work today. He's sometimes, he's when you shit all over the bathroom, it's God saying take a day off. He just gave that. This is one of the head engineers for Cessna. He's super smart guy. He's I get it, bro. He was a cool dude. But that's been the only time, because the other times well, just
I don't really get sick.
No?
It's it's weird to me because I see Peyton get sick all the time, and I don't know if it's just, I tell him all the time, maybe you just have a weaker immune system. There's something that just, you don't fight off. But he also, we, live in the basement, and it's colder, but he doesn't sleep with clothes on, and I'm you know what, you're probably getting sick because you say, oh, I'm hot, but your body, your internal does not agree with you.
Right.
And you're being freeze to death, and then you get sick. But I don't get sick. I can't remember the last time I threw up. Peyton's I want to throw up. And I can't remember the last time I threw up. Usually I just have a headache, and I take some medicine, and then it's fine. I don't really ever get stomach aches. I got the flu.
Oh, getting the flu sucks.
Last month or so. And it was the first time I've ever had the flu in my whole entire life.
Really?
And it's because I hadn't gotten a flu shot since I was 18. And so I got it, but it was the first time, and I was sick 2 weeks. But that was it. And it feels like Peyton, when he gets sick, it's goes on forever, and it's so terrible. and he just, I mean, he's never stayed, I think he stayed home once to, like, help me, but it wasn't because I was sick. It's because I got injured and I couldn't walk. And so he's like, okay, well, I'll just stay home since you can't move.
Right.
But, like, I don't get sick, and I feel so bad for Peyton because I'm like, I don't know how you do it, and you just get sick every single month, and I don't.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's an unhealthy person, so it's like, I feel like he should be fighting off more, but he doesn't.
That's so wild. Like, but there's got to be like some kind of factor in there. I used to get ear infections, like, no joke, like, as an adult. Like, little kids get ear infections. I used to get them all the freaking time. Finally had some freaking hippie doctor lady in New Mexico tell me, do you hold your sneezes? And I'm like, yeah.
Hold your sneezes?
Like, instead of like going, achoo, it's like, and you just kind of hold it like that. And I would. And I told her, I'm like, yeah, how did you know that, weird hippie lady? She's like, it's forcing stuff up into your ears and you're getting infections. Stop doing that. Stop getting ear infections. So like there's like some.
It's because he sleeps. Like, he'll wake up and he'll put his foot on me and it's freezing. I don't get like if I'm cold, I'm like, oh, but he's like freezing. And of course, your body, your stomach isn't gonna feel cold.
No.
But it's your feet. Your feet are freezing.
Right.
He sleeps. He takes his socks off. Takes his shirt off. Takes his shorts. He sleeps in underwear. And I'm like, you really think you're not gonna get sick because you feel hot? But how are you hot when your feet are negative 20 degrees? And he's like, I don't know I'm getting sick. I'm like, well, maybe you sleep with some clothes on.
Maybe because you're cold. Right, because your immune system, when it's fighting just to stay warm and to like keep yourself from getting hypothermia, it's like it's got to fight that stuff. Like that's what it drives Barbara crazy. Like, I can't sleep if my feet are cold. I hate my feet being cold. So what I do is I like kind of wrap the blankets down and around my feet, so I've got kind of a little cocoon for my feet, and that does the job. But that ends up taking up more covers than she's comfortable with sharing. Sometimes. So.
And I don't know what about him not sleeping with socks, because I don't like sleeping with socks. I hate the feeling of socks on my feet. But I also feel like when I have socks on, they feel colder even under the blanket, and I feel like it's just because the socks are preventing the heat from going in from my blanket. That's probably not true, but that's just what I come up with.
Right.
So I take them off, but I never get sick because I'm sure my feet are just as cold as his.
Yeah.
But I don't get sick from it. Or he'll go out, we'll go to the gym, and it's snowing, and he doesn't wear, he's in a tank top and shorts.
So you gotta bundle up, like.
But he's like, he doesn't like listening to me for any reason. Like, I'll be like, okay, so this is why I think you're getting sick, or he'll be like, I'm gaining weight, and I'm like, well, you need to stop eating at 1 o'clock in the morning, or you need to be eating this, and he doesn't listen, and then he'll go to a doctor, and the doctor will tell him exactly what I told him, and he's like, oh, you know what?
You don't say.
And I even told the doctor, I was there with him one time, and I was like, didn't I just tell you that like a week ago, and you didn't believe me? Like, he has to hear it from someone that went to college for 13 years before he believed it. And I'm like, okay, well, you could have saved $200 for that appointment because I told you exactly what the doctor did.
Easily. So that's, like, I don't know. Especially if you're getting sick like that often. Like, wintertime, I hate getting sick. I get sick, like, once or twice during the winter. And to be fair, it's because I work out on the porch. I get up, I drink my pre-workout, but I don't go out there in a t-shirt. Like, I've got shorts, sweats, boots, gloves, beanie, hoodie, headphones. like I am bundled with everything except like a balaclava or something over my face. But but for me, that was like, I get why and how I get sick out there. Because I go out and work out in the freezing cold, I breathe heavy, get cold air into my lungs, and it's not great for you. But like, if it's consistently, it's like no way. Like stay warm. But then again, I hate being cold in general. So I'll even like if I go to bed and I'm even a little bit cold, I'll put a hoodie on. I'll sleep like this, like freaking. I'll do this, pull this, and then to make sure I don't like strangle myself, I'll like tie this in a knot so it doesn't happen. I have this irrational fear of like strings when I go to sleep. So it's like,
I
bundle up.
have a little, like the little heaters, the portable heaters.
Oh, those are nice.
And if I'm cold, which I get cold really easily at night, I'll turn it on. And then 10 minutes later, Peyton will go and turn it off because it's so hot. I'm sweating. You're so dramatic, Peyton. You're not. It's been on for 10 minutes, and it's on my side of the bed.
Yeah.
But he's like all the time. We went to California for our senior trip with a couple of our friends. And he was like, he set the thermometer. It was like 62 degrees that he set it at night, and all of the floors were like not hardwood, the like
laminate, like kind of the plastic fake wood stuff.
No, like oh my gosh, what's
tile?
it called? Yeah, tile floors.
That's
the whole like kitchen, the rooms, the bathroom, and he set it to 62, and I was freezing, and I was like, 60 degrees? That's not normal.
No.
My house is set at like 71. But he's just so hot. But we can't turn the heater on because it's hotter upstairs than it is downstairs. So when my mom's like, okay, I'll turn on the heater, and we set it to like 75, they're like sweating, but we don't.
Yeah, because heat rises, it's all up there.
He's just like, sleeps cold, but he doesn't think he's cold because he doesn't feel it. Then he gets sick. Or he like, another thing which I think is kind of his parents' fault, he doesn't eat fruits or vegetables at all. Like, I have to put them on his plate, and even when I do sometimes, most of the time he doesn't even eat them. He'll eat a little, but I'm like, that is where you get a lot of vitamins.
That's where vitamins come from.
And I was like, did your parents not like give you fruit and vegetables? I'm like, no, because they eat a lot of meat, and that's what they gave him, and he just like is so brainwashed into thinking that the only thing that he needs is like meat, and so he'll eat like chicken and rice, but will never eat a fruit or vegetable. I was like, you know what? That's probably another reason that you get sick is because you're just eating meat. Yeah, because
that's essentially protein and amino acids. Like you're not getting. There's nothing else in there. That's like
I told him. I said, you know,
you get him the little Flintstone gummies.
You
just
can
eat
get
those.
protein from other things that aren't meat, like yogurt. I mean, fruit and vegetables do have them, like peanut butter. They're not going to be as high as a piece of chicken, but all your protein doesn't have to come from meat.
Oh yeah, Greek yogurt is my shit. I love Greek yogurt. Like
I have to make it, and that's why all of our food goes bad, because it's like, okay, I'll eat it, and then we buy it, and he doesn't eat it, and I have to eat it, but I can't eat a whole bag of grapes by myself. But he doesn't eat them. Like, he won't eat them, like, go in the fridge and just, like, eat them. At all. So he'll be like, he'd rather eat a bag of cookies. Yeah. And, I mean, yeah, they're good. Yeah, I like but cookies. If I have fruit in the house, I will eat it over, like, candy. And I don't, he just won't.
That's how my kids are. I have to stop them from eating all the fruit. Like right after we get groceries, like I'll come out and they'll like just be snacking. Caleb's snack. If we don't have chips, right? We always get tortilla chips because like you can do a lot with tortilla chips. You can put them in a dip. You can eat them as part of a dinner. You can make soup and there's a lot of things. He'll just take the bag and eat them. But when we don't have those, he'll grab a bag of lettuce, just the shredded lettuce, the salad mix, sit in his bed, and just eat it. like that.
I don't think I could eat lettuce like that.
See, I can't do lettuce, but that's if the raspberries are gone. Raspberries are the first ones to go. If I buy a flat of raspberries and strawberries. I love strawberries. I could sit down and eat a whole box by myself just in one go.
I usually do.
But like the kids, if they like, it just drives me up the wall. Elena will go and take like 3 bites of a strawberry, not just down to like there's like probably that much, and then like the stem, and then put it back in the thing. Grab another one, and then when she's done, she'll go and put the remains back in the fridge. So at first glance, I'll open up the fridge and be like, oh, yeah, I got strawberries. Such a good day. And I'll go and I'll open it, and it's like
just 3
not even holding with bites out of them. I'll still eat them, but like with them, they're pretty good like snack wise. But if I've got like chips in the house, like forget about it. They'll just go through. Like Caleb could eat like a whole party bag of Doritos himself. But then he'll go and eat like you said, like the grapes. He'll go through and eat like our like produce rarely goes bad in our house. So we're pretty lucky there. But I love fruit, and they kind of got that for me. So if we have fruit in the house, the only ones that go bad are bananas.
Bananas go bad so fast.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They last like 2 days.
Yeah, so it's not. I feel like that's kind of understandable. Like they just go brown and they go bad. It's like, yeah, well.
But
whatever.
then you can always like make banana bread as soon as they go bad.
Right. You got stuff to do with them, but like I don't know. I feel because you gotta have all like your vitamins and stuff. Like especially vitamin C. Like that's like.
And he takes 1 vitamin, and then he has like a fish oil pill, but that's all he takes, and then like doesn't eat any fruits, no vegetables. And I have to tell him, because I'm like, I know that you like chicken's good for you. You can't go wrong with chicken or fish, but that is not gonna keep you alive forever. Like you have to be eating more than just meat.
Right.
And he barely eats breakfast, or if he eats breakfast, it's like a little tiny protein bar, and he's like, I'm so hungry at like 10 o'clock. I'm like, because you don't eat real food.
See, I get that one with the breakfast. I can't eat breakfast. I get so sick when I eat breakfast. It makes my stomach like, but that's just from like years of like working on the farm, getting up and just going to work, and not like because I feel like I work better in the mornings on an empty stomach. It makes me a little more grumpy, but then again, I've got my lunch. But I always eat lunch and I always eat dinner, and so like with breakfast, I don't do like a snack or anything like that. I'll just go and like.
Well, I told him if he's not going to eat breakfast, then he needs to be taking a lunch or taking snacks, and he just doesn't listen to me.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, Pete, we're talking
about you.
Talking mad shit, man.
Your food choices.
Food choice. Yeah,
Mr. Getting sick and like.
Dude, it's bad. Like I don't know if it's the mono in me or something, but it's so bad.
We've talked about it. We all know why you get sick.
Why? Because I don't eat right?
It.
Because first of all, you sleep half
your
naked.
Ass is cold.
And you don't feel cold, but your feet are freezing, which is where the
heat escapes.
The cold is gonna go in.
It's called obviously. A hoodie, motherfucker. Just kidding.
Sleeping in a hoodie actually is so nice.
Like, you don't eat any fruits or any vegetables.
I do, but just not the daily.
You were the grandchild of a cherry farmer.
Yes.
Eat the fruit.
Eat the fruit.
You don't eat it unless I put it on your plate.
True.
All right. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Which is where you're gonna get your vitamins, which you need to have in your body. Taking a vitamin, I promise, is not gonna give you
as much as fruit.
Fred Flintstone is not gonna give you what you need. If you're gonna eat one of those chewables, like
I want to have those again, dude. Those growing up were so.
I mean, get like orange juice, man.
Dude, we have four
cartons of orange juice, and I drank a whole one by myself.
That's so good.
Because he's like, I will.
With or without pulp?
Without. That's the way to go.
You know,
really?
No pulp.
Personally,
they get
picked up the bananas at Costco and said, "I'm gonna eat these." Not one.
I haven't eaten one
yet. They're all there.
They're brown. smoothie or banana bread time. So.
No, I know. I don't want it to be that time because you're the one that said you would eat it.
True.
I didn't buy them. You did.
That's true. I did buy them.
You need banana man.
Bananas.
We have oranges. I threw a whole bag of cuties away because he didn't eat a single one, and they all went bad.
Yo,
I don't like cuties,
See-
so.
They're oranges.
I know, but I just don't.
see,
Well, that sucks. You're gonna eat 'em.
I'd rather have a whole orange. Cuties are easier to open, but like I love whole oranges.
Like Katie's oranges, dude.
He bought
Yeah,
also
those are
he bought a
pretty
whole bag of apples. Hasn't eaten a single one.
what kind of apples?
Just a little, like
The
red.
Granny
I
Smith.
think they're no. I've eaten the Granny Smith. There's only
No,
a couple.
you
of them.
haven't. There's a whole bag.
No, Granny Smiths are the green ones. There's
Hey,
two of those
but you
left.
want the red ones.
Yes, I know
And you
that.
haven't eaten a single one.
What kind
Said,
of the
I'm
one-
gonna eat one every single day.
What kind of red ones are they?
I don't know. They're small.
Do they look like the perfect apple?
Yes.
You got a red delicious.
They're
I
not
don't care.
big.
Dog. He's the one that said I'm gonna eat one every single day.
Yeah, man, you got to eat all of those, man.
I do.
Now you need to prove. Now you need to prove it. It's on the internet now. So if those apples aren't eaten
By the time we could
by
record
the time
next,
this comes out,
when does this come out, Tanner? By the way,
Or
rough estimate.
late April, early May.
if they don't get eaten by then,
consume them.
yes.
No, but you got like I don't know. You got to find the fruits and veggies that you will eat. Because
Yeah.
like, I bought what's it called? Like kiwis before, and I bought dates before.
He
Like,
doesn't like kiwis.
see, I don't like kiwis either. I got them because I was like, oh, they're like really good for that, like really nutrient dense. But then like I don't like kiwis. Like I'm okay with the flavor. It's the texture and then the like
The fur,
they're
You
weird.
take the fur off.
obviously.
But like the texture on the inside, like like see the like I said,
I
flavor-
need to try it again. I haven't had it for a really long time, so I just need
But
to try
we
it.
get a lot. Like we get
Whoa.
every time I go because I'm the one that likes fruit. We get grapes, strawberries, bananas, blueberries,
blueberries, are gas.
raspberries, and he does not eat. Like, what other fruit are you gonna get at Costco that isn't a banana or an
Yeah.
apple or an orange?
no
Pineapple.
others there. Sometimes
We
they
get
have mangoes.
pineapple and you don't eat it. I ate the whole pineapple.
Yo, during spring and summertime, or well, no, it's summertime. That's what we get. Like we'll buy like a watermelon,
also have a
cantaloupe,
watermelon.
and what's it called? And a pineapple. See, I'm a sucker for pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
I eat pineapple so much that it like
Burns your mouth.
it'll dissolve my tongue a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I absolutely love pineapple, but the like because we used to that was like our fruits and or fruit grocery list. We stopped getting the blueberries because they ended up going bad because like none of us are really huge on the blueberries.
I used to not like
Right.
them, but now I really
See,
enjoy them.
I like them in muffins.
Yes.
But like blueberry or raspberries, strawberries, grapes. I love grapes. Grapes are just kind of classy. You just kind of sit there and just like eat them and they go like pop and everything.
Hey, check this. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Do I need to scan this? Yeah, I have not scanned this yet. Okay. Check this shit out.
Checking it.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at that.
And then I get a little missile upgrade for my ice beam.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I love how it's sitting in the middle of some lava.
Yeah, kind of ironic. Okay, I'll go find a save station because I don't recall exactly where to go next, but yeah, we've definitely made tons of progress
That's deep.
in this game. So where is the nearest save state? Wait a minute. Now that I have the grapple beam, can I? Oh, hang on. Ooh, I think we could get the plasma beam next.
Sweet.
That's just right over here. You want? Let's just do that. It's on the way to the save station over here.
Sweet. No, Peyton.
Okay.
You need to get healthier.
I do. I really do.
Drink
you need
more
to cut
water.
the protein.
You also don't drink water.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
tried.
drink water?
I try, but I'm so busy at work every single day.
I drink
You
4
take
of these a
jug.
day.
You take
That's
a
a
jug
lot.
That's 2
and leave it
freaking gallons,
with you.
man.
You take it with you, and I don't know. I think he's afraid of his boss because every time he's like, I can't take my lunch. And I'm like, yeah, you can because you work 8 hours a day and you legally can't. First of all, they don't have overtime. They don't let him work overtime. So he's like, I can't take my lunch. I'm like, yeah, you can because they legally can't tell you no. They can't make you work the full 8 hours without giving you lunch. It doesn't matter what time it is. Or he's like, I ran out of water. Just learn to drink that. They're not gonna. Maybe if you have like a trailer that's like has to go out immediately, but like throughout the day, they can't be like, no, don't take a break, don't take your lunch. You have to take it.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care who they are.
Earthquake.
Legally, they have to provide 20 minutes of break time per 8-hour shift. So
Yeah,
that's
they
like,
only give us an hour lunch. That's it. Like we only get in an 8-hour day, we get an hour lunch. No other breaks throughout the day.
Well, I mean, you could probably split it if you really want.
You
like,
can,
you
yeah.
can ask. You can be like, hey, can I take a 30-minute break or like 2 10s and take like a 40-minute lunch or whatever. But
nice.
like, they can't say no. You can't go to lunch when it's 4 o'clock.
Right. Yeah.
He didn't take his lunch today
Yeah, I
or
did.
yesterday,
Yeah,
and he came home
at 5:30.
and he worked
8.5
9 hours, but because he didn't take his lunch. Like, they can't make you.
Yeah, they don't make me. They just give me something that goes in a few hours, and they expect me to
then
get it done quick without
But I
any
know,
issues.
but they give you things that have to go out, but they legally can't make you stay there, so you need to go to them and say, I'm taking my lunch because I've been working for 6 hours.
Yeah.
You
But
can't
that happens.
make me-
It sucks because that happens to everybody. It's not just me. Like they'll give us stuff like a few hours before it leaves, and there's people waiting in the waiting room.
Well, you know why they keep doing it? Because
they,
nobody's saying anything.
That's true.
Everyone just
And they
wants
have
to
and
sit
no
on.
sense
they-
of time management.
And they don't give you like, and you don't get overtime.
Nope.
That's it. How do they get away with that? Because I know like agriculture, you can get away with that. That's like part of
Oh,
like.
what the? Wait, whoa.
Okay,
Okay,
go.
yeah.
Because, like, technically, they're just not allowed to work more than 40.
Mm-hmm.
And he usually gets off, that he never stays late.
Mm-hmm.
But legally, actually, Peyton, if you do work more than 40,
They have
they
to pay me.
to give you overtime.
Mhm.
They have to pay you time and a half for anything you
Right.
work over 40.
I said there's not a lot of exceptions there. Like I said, agriculture is one of them. Outside of your regular harvest time, you're not required to do that. I don't think you're harvesting trailers.
No.
I'm gonna go to the trailer fields and pick me a trailer.
That's what it feels like going out on the lot to find one. They're freaking new forklift drivers. They suck so bad. They suck. Like the new guy, he's busted and dented like 5 trailers in the first 2 days. Like I felt so bad for him.
Yeah.
Maybe they should hire me and then have something better.
Yeah, she's applied like 5 times there, and they've said no every single
I'm
time.
fully convinced that they are actually sexist
Mhm.
and racist because there's a new boss
Mhm.
and he has only hired men for inside the shop.
Mhm.
And then they recently hired a girl, but she only speaks Spanish. She doesn't speak any English. And the time before him, there was all men except one woman, and she was a Mexican, and she only spoke Spanish.
It's weird.
They have a
Oh, I
target
forgot about this
demographic.
They do.
they're like
They don't want women in there
They're like-
cleaning except full
Get
Mexicans that don't speak English.
like full Spanish.
Yep. Just make their jobs more difficult to somebody they can't even communicate with.
It's awesome.
'Cause there's only a few people in
Dang,
there that
I
speak
just
Spanish.
was missing one qualification.
It's not like you
So
detail
close.
cars and
Just
stuff.
kidding.
Work at Wiggy Wash.
No, it's because I speak English.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I contacted my my boss back at the state hospital
Mm-hmm.
to go back, maybe go over there. So
Before
No,
border
no.
patrol stuff, or
yeah, once I finish
Nice
with my
catch.
once I finish with the polygraph, I'm leaving Vivint
yeah,
because it's not worth it.
it's not. It's a waste of time.
Sales have gone up a little bit for me,
That's good.
but 100% honesty, because I turned off my give a shit. So we get a discount bank bonus, right? So for sales that we make, like you build up that bank, and then if you're a certain amount utilized and have active time on the phones or whatever, you are eligible to get a portion of that. And last year you could get 25% of that.
That's not a lot though. That sucks.
But 25%. But then the commission structure was better, and we had more leads. So we had a guy. He only installed 17 one pay period, and he made over $4,000 take home. That's how big the discount bank can be. Now they only give us 10%. Right.
That's so stupid.
So. Because and no one was using their discount bank for what a discount bank is supposed to be used for. It's to discount equipment for customers. So, and especially with like the utilization thing, I was like, wait a minute. So I'm only going to get 10% of this. I'm going to give the entire thing away, and then why should I care about being utilized?
Yep.
So, like, no joke. Since I decided that I didn't give a shit, I climbed up the router. I've tripled my sales, and I just don't give a shit. My boss asked me. He's like, "Why are you giving away your discount bank?" Because I don't give a shit. That's what I said. I was like, "I don't give a shit, man." Am I gonna get it? Nope. So guess who else isn't gonna get it? You guys.
Yep.
So it was disgusting.
Because it's like, I'm not gonna get it. Exactly. If I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm here for me. So I was like, whatever, man. But yeah, and then now I've built up. I got my PTO. I've got enough so I can go do my polygraph. But I'm gonna use my call out time for that, and then cash out my PTO.
I should have cashed out my PTO. Actually, they didn't give me any PTO. So
I was gonna say if you didn't have any, you wouldn't be able to cash it out. Yo, when I left the hospital, dude, when I cashed out my PTO from there, dude. I walked out of that job with like a $4,500 check.
That's so nice.
But because because I used up all my sick time, so because I was planning on leaving there anyway, so I was using up my sick time periodically, because at the state hospital it's paid sick time. So if I called out for that day,
you still got paid.
I still got paid for it, so it was paid sick time. So I'd been using that up, and then I had my back surgery, and that used up all the rest of it, because I'd never used any of it before. And then my PTO, when I started there, I'd screwed up and like put on a paper that I wanted comp time instead of PTO, or instead of overtime. And so I had like, no joke, like 3 checks where I'd worked like probably 40, maybe 50 hours of overtime, and I didn't see any overtime on my check, and I'm sitting there like, holy shit, they must be taxing the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Because I kept hitting my account, and I was planning on like a $2,000 check, and it's like, yeah, it's not 2 G's. It was like just like 1,200. I was like, oh my gosh, what the hell? So I go in and I look, and I tell my boss, I'm like, Julie, I'm just not making what I want to make. Like this is bad. So she's like, okay, let's look at it. She's like, oh yeah, it's because all your overtime is going into comp time. So basically for like 3 checks in a row, I had like 60 hours of comp time. 60 hours, or let's see, so it was like, what was it? It was like 70, or no, it was like 90 hours of comp time. So I had 90 hours of PTO, 3 pay periods in a row. So I had like, I could have taken off like
most of the year.
Based on that. And so, like, the first year that we went to California, when I was working at the state hospital, I told Julia, I was like, hey, can I just, like, cash out some of that vacation time? She's like, yeah, since it's comp time, it's same as cash.
You can do whatever you want.
She's like, it's same as cash. I was like, fuck yeah. So, got paid to go to Disneyland, and I cashed out a monster check out of that for extra cash while I was there.
That's nice.
And I was like,
yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That's my shit. I was okay with that.
But we made some good progress.
Oh yeah. I'm glad that after our first recording session of this game, I played this on my own time, so I'm more familiar with where to go.
Know your way around.
Yeah. I think next time we're going towards the end of that corridor on the map there, because there's a bunch of rubble blocking the way, so I'll be using my power bombs next time just to get through.
I'm excited. I really enjoy this game.
Yeah, only for $40 on Switch.
It's not bad.
Not a bad deal. If you haven't gotten this game, I'd I'd get it.
I'd suggest getting it too.
Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed our content thus far, thank you for watching. And if you like it, click subscribe, ring the bell, leave likes and comments, so that way YouTube can give us more attention. That kind of thing. Please help us little people out, please.
If we get big enough, we'll cure blindness like Mr. Beast. But first,
okay, no, I'm not.
Not getting canceled for doing a good deed.
Yeah, I'm not making any promises I can't keep. No, I cannot help you cure blindness. No, but I can probably give you some entertainment.
I will. I'll do it.
Entertainment. They're blind. They can't see.
That's very true. We'll make.
Okay. Well, at least. Okay, even though they can't see the gameplay, at least they could hear our voices.
True.
That's true.
We got some pretty sexy voices.
Yeah. Well, yeah, some very sexy voices. Okay. Good night, everybody.
Bye.